Thanks, Alex. So we're going to look at another new product now that was released within the last 3 months or so, called Solidworks Inspection. So this tool is really for companies that create inspection documents, and the inspection product actually automates the ballooning of engineering drawings, just meaning that we can create inspection documentation a lot faster than we've been able to do with the more manual process. So a lot of people are seeing time savings of up to 50% with this, just because it's an automated process rather than a manual one, which means that we can get our time to market reduced and eliminate errors and inconsistencies. So what it does is it helps you create FAI, so first article inspection reports, balloon drawings, and it will also use it will allow you to inspect to varying industry standards. What we can also do with the system in the professional package is actually record the measurements directly into the tool as well. So it does come in two packages, the inspection standard and inspection professional. The key differences really for the professional product are that it has the ability for us to input measurement inputs directly into the system. We can read in data from CMM or digital calipers directly. You also get automatic verification and colour-coded results for the measurements that you input as well. So we'll take a quick look and we'll look at the standalone product first. So as I said, it's based on a project sort of wizard to start with, so we choose the particular industry standard that we want to inspect to, and then it's going to ask us to open a drawing file. So with the standalone variant, we can open PDF files, TIFFs, things like that. So here, if we just open this PDF file, we'll load that into the system. So it can be used by somebody who hasn't got SolidWorks on the machine, this standalone application, and it doesn't even need a SolidWorks drawing for it to function quite nicely. So within here we'd start to capture some information about the drawing for our project, so things like the part name. We'll grab that using the inbuilt OCR tool, so we just window round an object and it should pick up the text information. Maybe we want to capture the revision as well, so we'll just drag around that like so. Once we've captured that information, we can say OK, and we can start to work our way around the drawing, grabbing hold of the things that we want to inspect. So here we're going to want to inspect this note, so again, if we just window round that, that's going to add itself as item 1 to be inspected. We can then maybe select item 2 here and item 3. We might need to redo that one, so you can actually just use the redo facility or move it around or whatever it is you want to do. So we've captured that information now. So once we've done with our notes, we can move on to dimensions. So we could start to pick up these dimensions here, and the system really comes into its own when we start picking up dimensional information or geometric tolerancing. So here it's going to tell us the type is a dimension, its subtype is a linear dimension, there's one of them on the drawing at the moment, and it gives us the value, and then it detects the upper and lower tolerance limits, and then also gives us a range of dimensional values that we can actually have. So quite nice there that we can do all that kind of thing. So we just work our way around the drawing, grabbing hold of these things like so. And what it does is it builds up a bill of characteristics towards the bottom for each of the bits of information that we've captured. So within here we can specify the inspection method, add comments, classification, bits and pieces like that, and start to build in a bit more information within there. So we're just looking at a very brief demonstration here, but let's say we've captured all the information on our drawing. The next stage for us would be to output a PDF document of this balloon drawing to give to somebody to inspect the part with. So once we've done that, the next stage would be to produce an Excel report, which we can do again based on a template here. So if we just pick a template and we'll export that, so we can take a look and see what it does. So if we just open Excel, you'll see it generates us a really nice sort of check sheet for us to start to fill in dimensional values or log those or give the sheet to somebody else to fill in. If you are filling it in within Excel and we fill in some values, you'll see that values that fall outside the range that we're allowing will go red. If they fall within, they'll go green. So we'll get graphical feedback for those dimensions on screen. So as I say, this is a very brief overview, but that is the standalone application. If we switch over to Solidworks now, it carries its own Solidworks Inspection add-in here. So what we can do is we can create our new project from within Solidworks, again choosing our template. The difference here is that any information we want to pick up from the document, we can start to grab from the actual custom properties of the part or custom properties of the drawing. So we can directly fill that information in like so, and start to populate that a lot quicker really than we can using the OCR method in the standalone application. We can then choose what we want to capture from within here as well, so dimensions, notes, GDTs, that kind of thing. So we'll just leave the default options on. We can then start to specify what the precision is, whether it's a range or using the document defaults. And if we click the green tick here, what the system is then going to do is it's going to automatically balloon all the dimensional information on both sheets of the drawing for us and build our characteristic tree up on the left hand side. We can then create our PDF document and our Excel document directly from within the add-in to Solidworks. So it can be a little bit quicker with the Solidworks application, but we don't have the flexibility of being able to view PDF and TIFF files within here. Okay, so as we mentioned, it's available in 2 versions there, the difference being that we can automatically input the measurement inputs. But quite a nice tool if you are creating those FAI documentations. It certainly streamlines the process. Okay, Alex is going to run us through another new product now called Solidworks Mbd.